Meanwhile, Caroline is clearly determined to find something of value in her parents' house today. She obviously wants to ensure a great family day out. Gail gets stuck in too. But Jonty reckons they've all missed a treat in the hall. It's a small mahogany card table. Gail and John brought it in the 1980s for the guests at their hotel, and it's been kept in great condition. Jonty lays down his cards, he reckons £40 to £50 at auction. Now then, has Gail come up trumps after her turn around the bedroom?
We've got some jewellery, haven't we?
Yes,
Oh, that's a lovely,
quite sweet.
pretty dress.
Yes.
Wristwatch, ladies' wristwatch.
Yes.
It's amazing just how tiny these are.
Yes,
Look at
and
the
I
face
know.
on that. 17 jewels, sterling silver.
Oh,
Very pretty.
yeah.
So what else have we got?
We've got a little ring here.
That looks like a little, very tiny cluster
sweet.
of diamonds there. If I look at the band, it's 18 karat gold. So that's good news. Have you got anything else to show me?
Okay. Well, we have quite a special little bracelet here of my mother's. You might like to have a look at
Isn't
that.
that beautiful? These are all agates, but you can
Yes.
see all the different colours.
Yes.
The metal is plated, so if you look at this end of the band, it's silver, but the actual buckle has lost all of its plated silver, so you've got the brass at this end. So it has worn. You may not like the sound of this, but I think that's £100 to £150
Do
at
you?
auction.
Yes. It's very sentimental, and I think that the value sentimentally is worth more than the actual cash estimate.
For the ring and the dress watch is worth putting at the auction sale,
Yes.
but they will be small amounts, £30 to £40.
Yes. Well,
if you put those in.
That's fair enough, yes.
Yes?
Good. Be interesting to see.
Yes, fair enough indeed. The combined value for these three items is £130 to £190. But I think Gail will be putting a reserve on that bracelet, if she sends it to auction at all. I get down to a really good search in the office. Maybe there'll be something of value that's slipped in amongst these boxes. And out in the garage, Gail and John have found a rather large and intriguing piece. It's a hat box, and it belonged to John's grandmother, Olive Mary Hill, and they've had it for years. John's happy to let it go when our expert says £25 to £35. Back upstairs, I find something that could help with the auction fund.
Have a look. at
Yeah,
this
of course you can. You were itching to have a look.
one. Yes. If you look at the top here, there is a printed scene, but it's hand-coloured. But there's a flag on the top there. That's the French tricolour. So that's where it's from. This is French, not English. But all of that busy decoration means that it's late 19th century. So all the mounting that we've got here is brass. With this lovely glass interior, and even the scent stopper is in perfect
It is,
order.
isn't
it?
Look at that.
So what's something like that worth, would you say?
Because it's not silver, it's not going to be worth the same amount of money, so it's a bit like our punch bowl. But it really is very pretty, and I think the market loves unusual things. But I'm not going to put a high figure on it, I'm going to put £20 to £30 on it. And that, because if you notice across the top there, it's just slightly off-kilter on the top
Yes.
there. So there's a slight bit of damage there, but I just think it's charming.
Let me work out the maths. I didn't go to school. I was singing on albums when I was a child. That's my excuse, so hold on. I reckon you're after 300 to 400 quid, weren't you, for this grand day out? We're doing all right. Don't panic.
No? Are we on the right side?
420. That's our lowest estimate. So you've done well. More
Very
than you
good.
expected.
Yes, I think so, if we're lucky.
You look a bit disappointed.
No, if we're lucky, we could get there.
Fine. Wonderful.
Lovely. Yes.
As you said, 20 to 30 quid, something like that might go for a
Yes.
lot more.
I'm hoping so.
Just a bit different, isn't it?
Yes.
Something
You've got
different.
to make things attractive
Yes.
enough in the marketplace
Yes.
for people
Yes.
to want to buy them.
Yes.
Yeah.
And yes, you do, Jonty. Thank you for that. A very successful day and plenty of interesting curios to put before the bidders, including this large Italian-style silver-plated punch bowl that should prove to be a hit, with a price tag of £40 to £60. There's the Walker and Hall coffee set. It has one cup missing, but with luck it should still make another £40 to £60. Finally, will Gail be able to part with that agate bracelet? It once belonged to her mother, and along with the ring and watch, Jonty gave this lot his highest estimate of the day, £130 to £190. Still to come on Cash in the Attic is the French perfume bottle Heaven Sent.
Start me £20 for it, Solly. Goodness me, everybody. 20 there, 22, 25.
Gail's been collecting the Stuart crystal for years. Will it sparkle or fizzle?
Straight off, I'm bid £35 for the decanter. 40, 45, 50 in the room at £50.
Find out how all our lots do as the hammer finally falls. It's just over 2 weeks since I met up with John and Gail at their beautiful home in Newbury. It's fantastic that they want to take their 3 grandchildren on a special day out, but they'll need the funds to do it. That's why we've come here to Chiswick Auctions in West London. We're hoping to raise £300. More would be better, of course. Let's hope there are some eager bidders in the room. This West London sale room holds weekly general auctions. The lot lists can be viewed online, which means we may see some bids from anywhere in the world. Hopefully there's been time for them to drum up interest in our lots. Well, Jonty, I always had my suspicions, and they've just been realised. Stand back. You do that very well. This is one of John and Gail's items.
It certainly is, and it belonged to John's grandfather's brother. He worked in the prison service.
They're hoping to raise £300. Anything else in all their lots that caught your eye?
My favourite object was the coffee set that we saw really early on in the day.
It was lovely, wasn't it?
But what I really hope that they do bring along is Grandma's bracelet, because that will make a bit of a difference.
It will, most definitely. You have to put that down now, okay?
I will do.
I know you don't want to. Put it down, and let's go and find John and Gail. Come on. Jonty's right to hope they bring along the bracelet. If they don't, the £130 hole in our potential takings could hamper their chances of a grand day out. But hey, I think we might be in luck. Again, I see you've made it.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Hi, Jonty.
Welcome to the auction. What do you make of it?
Oh, wow. That's
Very good.
I hope it'll be a good
Put
day.
in here.
We've got the family bracelet, Jonty. Well, we thought we would bring it along today and try and sell it to auction.
And a reserve of how much?
Well, we've decided on 250, Aled, because we think that it's worth that from our point of view. And if it doesn't go, then we should take it home with us. If it goes for more than that, we should be delighted.
A reserve on anything else today?
Yes, I've put reserve on the silver punch bowl today of £60.
That punch bowl you don't really want to sell, you mean?
Well, we can get a few more drinks out of it, hopefully. But let's see what happens in the auction today.
Yeah, good luck to you. We're after £300, so we're
Yes.
hoping that we'll get a bit more than
Yeah.
that. The auction's about to start, so I think we should get into position.
Okay.
With something for everyone, let's hope John and Gail's items stand out amongst the competition. Their first on the podium is the French glass scent bottle, which Jonty liked, but gave a cautious estimate of £20 to £30. Well, let's hope that the first lot gives us a sweet smell of success. It's that perfume bottle, isn't it?
Start me £20 for it, Solly. Goodness me, everybody. 20 there, 22, 25, 28, 30, 32, 35, 38, 40, 42, 45, 48, 50, 5, 60, 5, £65 nearer to me at 65, 70 fresh bidding, 75, 80, 85 there, 90, 5, 100, 110, £110 then there to my left at 110. All done then, £110, 110.
You did love that.
I tell you what, the day out for those 3 grandkids has just got much better. Or maybe I shouldn't count the chickens before they've hatched, but that's incredible. You said, what, 20 to 30 quid?
Well, it was because it was damaged,
Yes,
and the market doesn't like damaged things.
This market does.
Yes.
Sweet smell of success. Well, that's a sizable chunk of our target after just one lot. I wonder if this crowd will like the large hat box as much. It's up for £25 to £35.